Very well on this adventure, Jesus said, turning serious. Being dropped into an unknown time and situation requires thinking on your feet. And bravery. You remembered to use the power verse. Even though you were scared and unsure of what to do, you chose to help others. Our mission was successful because you listened to my direction and acted on my words. For once, Vince didn't know what to say. Jesus' words were so kind and encouraging. He was happy and relieved that he had completed the mission successfully. He looked at Jesus shyly. "Thanks, JC," he responded. "I could not have done it without you." "We make a great team," Jesus said, extending his hand for a fist bump. "Yeah, we do," Vince agreed, bumping fists with Jesus. "Now for the rock skipping event," Jesus announced. "It's been a while. I hope I'm not rusty." "I hope I'm not rusty either," Vince said. He remembered that he had not skipped rocks since last summer. "Do you want to go first?" Jesus asked. "Sure," Vince replied. He was excited to send those stones dancing across the sea. He picked up a small stone, wrapped his fingers around it, and chucked it into the sea. With one big splash, it raced to the bottom. "Dud," Vince said, disappointed. Chapter 14. I've Got the Power. "Try again. This one looks like a winner." Jesus handed him another stone. "Thanks," Vince said, accepting the stone. He tried to remember all the tips his dad had given him. He wrapped his finger around the stone. He needed to get the timing right on the arm swing and the wrist flick. Vince raised his arm and got into position. He scrunched his face in concentration, and he hurled the rock at the sea. Plop! The rock hit the water with a big splash and sunk to the bottom. "Ah, I'm so bad at skipping rocks. I'm never going to get this." Vince threw his hands in the air, clearly frustrated. "Do you want some help?" Jesus asked. Vince looked at him. "No, I just can't do it," he responded, deflated. "I can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens me," Jesus reminded Vince. "I'm pretty sure that power verse is not for skipping rocks," Vince said. "Why not?" Jesus smiled. "I'm with you in all things. Mission number 2. Train the best stone-skipping kid in the whole world. What do you say?" Vince looked up at Jesus. Hope crept into his heart as he remembered the power verse. "Okay," he agreed with a small smile. "The first lesson is power words," Jesus instructed. "Say the power verse, then call out what you want to happen. Remember, words have power." Jesus handed Vince another smooth stone. "I can do all things through Jesus Christ who gives me strength." Philippians 4:13. "Now I will skip this rock on the sea," Vince declared as he flung the rock with confidence. Plop, plop. 2 skips! Vince jumped up and down. "It worked! I skipped the rock." "That's it," Jesus said. "You're off to a great start already." "Now," Jesus directed, "let's go for 3 skips. Same drill. Say the power verse and add your own power words again. And this time, put some bend in those knees." "Okay," Vince said, more excited this time. He had felt more confident and power-filled saying the words. Now he knew he could do it. Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens me." Now I will skip this rock 3 times on the sea. Vince slung the rock. Plop, plop, plop. The rock skipped 3 times. Vince could hardly believe his eyes. It's working, just like Jesus said. Maybe words really are powerful. "This is incredible," Vince exclaimed. "I did not know Bible verses could be used for fun stuff. I thought they were only for really important things." "I care about you, Vince. That means I care about everything you care about. I want you to be a champion in everything. Nothing is too big or too small to concern me," Jesus responded with kindness. "Now work on adding a little more strength to your wrist flick, and even add your pointer finger to the fling. Always say the power words and speak your intention," JC instructed. "Are we going to try for 4 or 5 this time?"